Today I'd like to start with just showing you how to load a embroidery frame for your embroidery machine. There's lots of different ways you can do it and lots of different stabilisers. I've used an iron-on pallet, and you can see there. And I'm also going to use a two-way tearaway, and I did iron that on. It's just come off the corner because I played with it. Now the reason why I do that is because this gives it a bit of stabilising being ironed, and this one here will tear off. So this will keep it looking nice and neat and the stitch lovely and firm. So the first one I'm going to put on is the two-way tearaway. Okay, so when you have an embroidery frame, and it doesn't matter what machine, most of the time you'll have an outer hoop and an inner hoop. And the inner hoop will give you the size of where it will stitch into. And they also come with, just bear with me, they also come with these. And these are here so that if you do want to line up one to the other, you can. These lines correspond with the lines on your machine when you're using it, and so if you want to place your fabric in and all that, and you want to make sure that you've got it in this top right corner, you can move your frame and your fabric to where you want it to be. Okay, so first things first, take your inner hoop out and you place over your two-way tearaway. Now this comes in a roll. I rolled it back the other way, that's why it's all creased and funny looking. And then I lay that on top. Now if I want to know where the exact centre is of my fabric, before I lay on top, I'll fold in half, and fold in half again, and it gives me a centre piece, centre point. Now that's where this comes in handy, this fella, because when I place that over the top, I can line up that centre dot with the centre point here. So first things first, I'm going to try and line up those lines with the creases that I've already made on the fabric. And that'll give you a bit of an idea of what I'm talking about in a minute. And then what I want to do is just lay that over the top. I can see my dots about there. Probably need to come down a little bit. So I'll pull the fabric up. And then I'll pop it down. Sometimes I'll pop back up. Just try and hold on to them firm. Got a little screw there, just screw that nice and tight. Finger tight as you can with your hands. And then what I do is I'll just gently, without stretching the fabric, on both sides and top and bottom, and I'll just pull them nice and firm. The idea is drum tight. Sometimes you can't tell that without making it pop out of the frame. So there's my centre, and I'm pretty spot on. So I know that my design will be within there. I also know, if you're looking at this again, I also know that the machine will only stitch in between these here. That's the outer border of where the machine will stitch to. So I know that with whatever I've got in there, whether it be an embroidery block for just a table centre or whether it's something for a quilt, I know that I can only quilt to that point. So if I need to quilt further, I might need to turn my fabric around. Okay, so now we'll pop that on the machine, and this one just slides in. This is the Brother Dream machine. And put the clip down. It says for me to move the embroidery machine. I've already set it up ready to go, so I put my foot down and I press go. I'm using a nice glide thread on this one. And I've kept it all one colour, only because I wanted the simplicity.